Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello friends, welcome to Entri, India's best application and best YouTube channel to crack any of the government exam. I, Deepani Bhardwaj, welcome you all again, and today we are going to discuss a very important topic, a topic where there's a doubt amongst the students that what is IPS PO and what is IPS RRB PO. See, there's a difference between two. Now, what's the difference? We'll be discussing it now. Fine. So, IPS has already released the notifications for PO or Officer Scale 1, Officer Recruitment in Public Sector Banks and Regional Rural Banks, that is RRB, isn't it? Now, we'll check what is the difference between these two. Fine. So, the IPS is the exam or recruitment conducting body for hiring in both public sector banks and regional rural banks. IPS has released the IPS PO 2020 notification, that is for this one, on 4th of August, and the notification for IPS RRB was released in July, that is the previous month of this year. Now, many banking aspirants who target PO or Officer Scale 1 exams face a situation of confusion related to which recruitment process they should target, IPS PO or IPS RRB. Now, to help you with this, we'll be discussing the difference between these two. So, let's start with the topic. The first of all, I'll tell you what's the major difference between RRB PO and IPS PO. See, the RRB PO exams are conducted for the post of PO, that is probationary officers or officer scale 1 in regional rural bank, that is known as RRB. Exams for IPS PO are conducted for the recruitment of PO, that is probationary officer in public sector banks. Regional rural banks are specific to a particular region or state. Thus, with IPS RRB, you'll get transferred mostly within your state. This is the key point. This may provide you with an opportunity to stay near your hometown. The most important thing, the person or the people or the student who wants to stay in their hometown or nearby their hometown, they must opt for RRBs, that is regional rural bank. While IBPS PO is not a state or regional level recruitment. After becoming IPS PO, you'll be transferred to anywhere which depends upon your bank. And you know that there are many banks which participate in it. It includes the Punjab National Bank. It even includes the Central Bank of India. There are many banks which are covered in it. Now let's discuss the difference in the examination pattern of these two. Now, both IPS PO and RRB PO exams have three stages, namely the prelims, the mains and the interview. However, the pattern of these exams is different. In IPS PO, prelims consist of three sections, namely the English language, which is of 30 marks, reasoning ability, which is of 35 marks, quantitative aptitude, that is of 35 marks, which make up a total of 100 marks. And the total time allotted for it is 60 minutes. So you have to attempt these 100 marks question in 60 minutes itself. On the other hand, if we talk about the RRB PO prelims, the question paper is a total of 80 marks with 40 marks each for reasoning ability and quantitative aptitude. The main thing is that there is no English language section in IPS RRB PO prelims. So, the total time to complete this paper is 45 minutes. So, these are the two major differences in the examination as well. Now, let's discuss about the mains exam. IPS RRB PO mains exam consists of a computer based examination with no sectional time limit. This is important. There is no sectional time limit. The subjects tested include reasoning and computer aptitude. See, earlier reasoning used to be a different section and computer used to be a different section, but now both these sections are combined. Then there comes the general economy and banking awareness, that is you can say it as GA or economic awareness or banking awareness, followed by English language and data analysis and interpretation. The total time of the paper is of 3 hours with a maximum of 200 marks. In the IPS PO exam, candidates also have to write a descriptive test which includes letter writing and an essay of 25 marks. the main exams of the main exam of IBPS PO includes a computer based exam along with the descriptive test. Every section in this exam has a sectional time limit. So this is the different. Here no sectional time limit was there, but here sectional time limit is given. So for this we are already providing you the test on the entry application. You can go through it and give exams accordingly. Now let's move on to the eligibility criteria. Coming on to the eligibility part, the age limit for the candidates applying for the IPS PO is between 20 to 30 years of age. While for RRB PO, the age is 18 to 30 for the officer scale 1, 21 to 30 for the officer scale 2, and 21 to 40 for officer scale 3. Candidates applying for IPS PO are required to be a graduate. Even freshers are eligible for this post. While for RRB PO, candidates need to be a graduate with proficiency in the regional language. This is the important thing. All those candidates who have filled the form, they might have checked this part because a regional language knowledge is very important in it. However, freshers are only eligible for scale 1 post. For scale 2nd and 3rd, candidates need to have an experience. Fine. Let's move on to the next part. Now we'll talk about the additional differences apart from these. Posts in IPS PO have a lot more perks in the given nature and scale of activities that the public sector banks carry. Therefore, PO in IPS enjoy additional perks such as lease accommodation in metro cities, medical expenses, even newspapers part is also reimbursed, that is it is also given as compared to the probationary officers in RRB. Moreover, RRB PO will only allow you to serve in a particular state. The most important thing that we already discussed, that for the RRB PO you will be able to work in that particular state where you are posted for your whole life. But on the other hand, if you are an IPS PO, you can travel around the country to work. Even in some cases, you also travel internationally because some banks are there in other countries as well where you can work out. Fine. So these are the major differences, and according to your convenience, you can fill up your forms because everyone has their own mentality that no, we don't want to go outside our hometown. Someone says that we want to live for traveling only. So it depends from person to person. You can choose your own examination according to your need. And for the candidates who need to enter into the bank, no matter it is in hometown or anywhere else, you can apply for both the exams. RRB's notification was already out last month and its application has closed, but IPS PO has released the notification yesterday itself and its posting has started, the application form has started. So please do fill this form before the last date, and please, if you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment section. And yes, the most important thing, we are giving the live IPS RRB rank booster quiz on the daily basis live at 10 a.m. So please do attempt this quiz where we are giving a question, 15 questions with 15 minutes of time limit. So in order to give this test, you can find the link in the description. Please follow that link in the description and use that link to boost up your rank, because this rank booster quiz will boost up your rank and give you selection in the first attempt itself. So please do like this video, comment on it and share as much as possible so that we can bring the best videos for you and get the maximum result out from you. So thanking you for watching this video. Thanks a lot.